Okay, welcome to Stellarizer, a performance-to-pattern MIDI sequencer by Signs of Life. Stellarizer is designed to bridge the gap between improvisation and traditional step sequencing. Instead of programming a pattern one note at a time, you begin by playing something naturally. Stellarizer captures the timing, pitch contour, velocity, note length, and sustain gestures of that performance, and then transforms it into an entire constellation of related musical ideas. You can preserve the identity of the original phrase, gently reshape its rhythm or contour, reduce it into a sparse ambient pulse, reorganize its structure, or travel much further into completely new territory. Throughout this video, I'll show you how to capture a performance, prepare the sequence, use the shape controls, explore and evolve patterns, save presets, return to previous ideas using recordings, and finally, drag your finished MIDI directly into the DAW. It's important to understand that Stellarizer does not generate audio. It generates MIDI, so it must be routed into a software instrument, hardware synthesizer, or another MIDI destination. Let's begin by setting up the signal flow and capturing our first performance. Okay, so this is the video manual for Stellarizer. Now, Stellarizer is a performance-to-pattern MIDI sequencer, and it covers the space in between improvisation and actual step sequencer programming. So your captured performance becomes the musical source for your step sequence. Stellarizer creates its own related variations rather than a bunch of random unrelated notes. And I want to make it clear that Stellarizer does not generate audio, it generates MIDI, okay? So that's what Stellarizer is. It's basically a brand new type of MIDI sequencer. I've never seen anything like it. So in this video, I'm gonna show you what Stellarizer can do and then how you guys can utilize it in your own productions, all right? So first things first, I'm using Ableton Live here, and your DAW may differ. So I'm gonna go over the setup for all the different DAWs and scenarios. So I'm gonna drag Stellarizer onto its own track here, okay? And again, I'm in Ableton Live on Windows, so I'm gonna be using the VST3 version. And if you're on any other DAW on Windows, you'll probably use the VST3. But on the Mac side, I've built not only the audio unit for every other DAW that's not Logic Pro, and then for Logic Pro, it has the special MIDI effects version. So depending on your DAW, that's what version of Stellarizer you're going to install and use. Now, Stellarizer is here. It's just waiting for me to play something into Stellarizer. I can go ahead and just play the background track. You can see Stellarizer starts playing. We got a playhead here. There's a bunch of different tabs here. We've got shape control, whole patterns. These are gonna light up as soon as we start playing. We've got presets here, so you can save your presets, export entire banks, share them with others. And of course, we have this recordings tab, which we're going to come back to later. All right, so first things first, I'm going to set the capture to on. Now let's go over setup here, okay? So I've got Stellarizer on its own track. And again, this is Ableton Live here, all right? Now I'm sending this MIDI to another track here. This is a track that just has pigments with a very simple sine wave here, just kind of, waiting to be played through, okay? And again, I've got this MIDI from here. I can choose Stellarizer. And then under the pre and post effects, I can select Stellarizer as my source here, okay? And the monitor is set to in. Again, this is Ableton Live, but I'm gonna be recording onto the Stellarizer track, all right? I'll go ahead and turn down the send effects here. So back in Stellarizer, I can go ahead and hit play here. And because I've turned on the capture, Stellarizer is waiting for me to start playing, okay? The start on note is the default here. So it's just kind of waiting for me to play some MIDI input so Stellarizer can start capturing. Before we get there though, I wanna go over some of the setup here. So we've got quantize. You can quantize it from 1/8 notes all the way down to 1 bar. That's cool. We've got key and scale here. So I'll select a natural minor. As you can see, the scale lock is now engaged. Okay, so it not only can quantize your notes, but it can also set the key and scale. That's cool. And we've got capture length, which is the total amount that Stellarizer can capture. You can go from 1 bar free running or all the way up to 32 bars here. And then the sequence length can be set to the same. I'll set it to 2 bars. All right, so let's go ahead and play some notes. And as you can see, Stellarizer has captured my performance here in this window, like this beautiful constellation. The brighter orbs are the velocity. The tails here are the duration of the notes. So, you know, I mean, if you wanted this to be it, you could just drag this out to MIDI. As you can see, we got full on drag and drop MIDI here. That's cool. So the MIDI has come in via Ableton's drag and drop function. That's awesome, right? I really wanted to accomplish that, but Stellarizer does that and a whole lot more. So let's go back to Stellarizer here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over to the shape tab here, and I'll start molding and shaping this sequence like clay. Like I said in the beginning, like this is unlike any other MIDI sequencer that I've ever seen. So we've got contour controls here. Look at this. And as you can see, it now starts to diverge from that original source. Okay, the source is back here in purple, and our cyan color is our new variation. Okay, how cool is that? We can adjust the density, so you can take out some of the notes here. So you can literally just come up with brand new sequences here on the fly after you've captured them. Listen to this, I'll turn up some delay and reverb. Oh yeah. We can completely shift the octave up here at the top. How cool is this? Like, I've never seen anything like this, and now it's here. It was a crazy idea, but it actually works. We can adjust the articulation, which randomly adjusts the duration of some of the notes. Okay, that's interesting. And again, this is all getting printed to MIDI, so we can drag it out to our DAW at any time. The structure is really crazy. So it completely shifts the entire pattern. That's neat. We've got rhythm control, so we can start shifting and molding these. And again, if quantize is on, then it's gonna stay right in the grid, so you'll always be locked in. Love that, okay? Now, I wanna move over to the recordings tab for just a minute, because every single pattern and every single knob movement that I've made has recorded something in the pattern recording window. So check this out. All these beautiful constellations are being built in real time depending on what you're doing in Stellarizer. So as you can see, it shows you exactly what was going on here. Every single knob movement, you can have up to 30 different recordings. You can restore the recording back to source, and you can drag these recordings back to MIDI. So if you think, oh, I really had something cool like a couple, moves ago, you can just drag that recording right to the MIDI window. All right, so let's go back to shape. As you can see, you can mutate the variation ever so slightly. Let's go ahead and turn down our octave again. You can completely regenerate the source, so you can start from a brand new signal if you want, okay? And then let's go over to the patterns. Now patterns is really cool, okay? So patterns is like these preset patterns that you can use to further shape the entire experience of Stellarizer. So we got anchor here, check this out. So anchor brings it back to the original source. It's the closest that you can get to pulling your sequence back to your original recording, right? And then if we want to, we can click on re-roll, and that will re-roll the anchor, okay? Very cool. We can click on sparse signal here, which minimizes all those notes and really kind of gives it that distant feel. It can sound amazing on really long sequences, right? And if you want to, you can re-roll this. So each pattern can be re-rolled to provide you with a different variation here. Love that. So then we've got echo field here, which provides some little different, articulation and rhythmic displacement, which is really interesting. Okay. And again, you could just play with this forever. You could re-roll it. You could come down here to evolve far and completely change your sequence. Like, how cool is this, right? We can click on anchor and we're right back into where we started. We've got syncopated orbit, which moves the attacks and introduces, an off-center kind of feel to it. Oh yeah, so good. Love it. Contour arc is one of my favorite because it focuses on pitch relationships and melodic direction. So check this out. Kind of puts more notes in there. You can re-roll that. And again, if we want to go back to where we started, just hit on it, hit anchor. It's all good. And then fragmented, which really kind of fragments it out. It disperses all the notes here. Love that. We can click on reframed, which completely shifts the sequence almost beyond what it was before. And then we've got deep space here, which really blisses it out. And again, this can sound really good on sequences, you know, that are like 4 bars, 8 bars. There's so much you can do here. Now, from here, you can send this back to the shape. Like if I'm happy with this, I can send it back to the shape. And as you can see, now our original shape here is basically exactly what it was in the patterns window, but now we can continue to mold and shape it with the rhythm, density, contour, articulation, structure, everything that we had before. And again, our original source is still back there untouched, right? So that's patterns. Patterns are great ways to explore new sequences, shift and move them around. You can evolve them. And as you can see, you can select on and off the pitch, rhythm, density, right, and articulation. So if you don't want your pitch to change and you want to continue messing with the density, you can do that with these sliders right here. Okay, so now we've got presets over here. You can continue to just make your own presets, save them as new. You got different categories. You can import different banks. Of course, I'll be making presets for Stellarizer, and I'm sure you guys will too. And of course, you can export the banks right here, and you got access to your user folder. Now, as you can see here, all of these recordings have been saved in Stellarizer. So now we've got almost 30 recordings here. And again, I could go back to that. I can say, well, you know what? I really like this. So let's go ahead and drag this recording to MIDI here. Go ahead and drag this out. You can, you know, create a whole bank here. Maybe we like this one. We liked, let's go with this one, right? Oh, I love that one. Let's go with this one. So now we've got a whole bank of MIDI clips. You could save these MIDI clips, you know. You could do the Ableton follow actions if that's your thing, right? So we can say, all right, well, let's go to this one, go to this one. We could select all 3 of these here. Let's go to monitor in. We'll play this first one. Now here in Ableton, of course, I have follow actions. So I can set the randomize and say, maybe just go to any, right? And all of them now are linked. And so it's gonna play through and go to the next one. How cool is this? You can create entire banks. It is a completely new class of MIDI sequencer. I'm so excited that Stellarizer is finally here. And again, going all the way back to our original source, right? So cool. So let's continue on with our track here, knowing that we now have Stellarizer doing its thing. We've exported 3 different MIDI clips here from Stellarizer, okay? So let's go ahead and put Stellarizer on another track, all right? So let's go ahead and put another sequence here. Let's go grab, say, Pigments again. I love this, so much fun. Now, Stellarizer is not just for sequences. I wanna make that clear too. We've already had some of the beta team put it on pads. You could put it on percussion perhaps. I mean, there's so many different things you can do with Stellarizer. It's crazy, right? So let's go ahead and grab a sequence here from Chromatic 5. Let's use, say, Relay. That's a good one. Oh yeah, let's use Relay here. Lower down the LFO a little bit. There we go. All right, so again, MIDI from is gonna come from Stellarizer. Stellarizer here, set the monitor to in. Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and record another sequence here into Stellarizer. Let's set the quantize to 16th notes. I'll go ahead and clear this, hit the capture on button. Here we go. Oh yeah. So as you can see, it's already, you know, capturing and quantizing it at 16th notes. We can shape and mold this to whatever we want. Oh yeah, so much fun. Oh yeah, perfect. Little octave spread here. Turn on some delay and reverb. That is just incredible. My goodness. And again, those are probably saved on the recordings. Yep, of course they are. Oh man, we're going beyond 30. I love it, I love it. So, you know, like I said, this is Stellarizer. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this one. I am so excited about the future of this plugin because we're just getting started. As you can see, I'm releasing this as beta software. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna release this at 50% off for a limited time for a beta. So you guys can go grab the code. It's gonna be right on the product page. Grab the code, play with it, see what you can do with it. You know, maybe send me some ideas about what you think it could be, you know, and let me know how it goes, because I'm really excited about the future of this platform. And yeah, on and on into the future we go. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I mean, like I said, this is a brand new sequencer. I don't know if anyone's ever done something like this before, but you know, it's here now. So I can't wait to hear what you guys make with it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I look forward to more videos just like this one in the future. In the meantime, take good care, you guys. Enjoy Stellarizer. And as always, keep your heads in the clouds and your feet planted firmly on the ground. I am Chris from Signs of Life. And I'll see you guys in the next video.